Let me tell you something, Dorit. Okay, now I'm not a Dorit fan. I've already said this, and Dorit definitely has an issue with people who are non-white. Okay, let's be for real. All right, I'm not gonna argue with you, fight your mama on that. I don't have time. Okay, but I will tell you this issue between Dorit and Kyle. Girl, Dorit, girl, points were made. All right. At this point, Dorit got about 12 points on the board. Kyle, girl, you got zip, zero, zilch. Girl, what you gonna do, girl? You down bad, mama. What you gonna do? Okay, what you gonna do? All right, I'm gonna just girl, I love this episode. This was good. This show was good, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective, and we're here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is season 14, episode 2. A sobering separation. If you're new to my channel, I talk about all sorts of things, books, TV, movies, all sorts of things. So peruse the channel. Okay. Get in where you fit in by subscribing, liking the video, and getting in the comments and letting me know what you think of the show. Okay. Let's get into the review. So the taglines are in. All right. And I am very judgmental. Like when I see taglines, I'm super judgy. Okay. They have to be, I critique them very harshly. They have to be catchy. They have to mean something. I love double entendres. Girl, give us creativity, iterations. I love that. If you're not giving us some old bland tide, girl, girl. No, girl. No, ma'am. Okay? No. So the only two people that I actually liked, now, quiet as it's kept, this was a narcissistic ass response. Okay. The most narcissistic tagline I've ever heard in my whole entire life, but girl, it really did hit. Okay. What was it? Kyle's These Hills Have Eyes, and baby, they all looking at me. Now I said, girl, not everybody ain't watching you, girl. You is not that. Stop. Okay. But I'm not mad because it was cute. All right. I give her a 9.5. Okay. Because that was real cute. The other one was Garcelle. I've been in this game too long to be playing by other people's rules. I said, I know that's right. Come on. I thought that was cute too. Now everybody else. Okay, let's try again next season. All right. Even Bozoma. I was like, girl, but what? I mean, it wasn't dumb, but it was just like, okay, wonderful. Great. Okay. Okay, so let's move along. Y'all tell me whose tagline y'all thought was good in the comments. All right, we'll have a debate or a discussion about it. Let's get it. Let's keep going. So it's a continuation of the party. Girl, Dorit is giving Kyle the business. When I tell you she was getting Kyle together, and I was not mad every single word. I was like, girl, no notes, ma'am, madame Derit, madame Derit. Girl, you got it, girl. Okay, Mama was handing Kyle her ass on girl, on that tray table she had on her head, girl, she was handing Kyle her ass. Do you hear what I'm saying? She was serving in Kyle ass. That's what I'm saying. And I loved it, every moment of it. I said, come on, Dorit. What it is, in my opinion, and I'm going to say this, we're going to talk about it a little bit later on. But sometimes as you evolve as an adult, as you evolve as a person, people can't keep up with you. They want to keep you where you were and the way that you were in the capacity that served them best. And when you start to evolve and you're no longer in serving them in that capacity, then it becomes an issue. And that's what it's looking like with Kyle and even PK. And we'll get into it. But I'm glad Dorit is evolving. And honey, if the people can't keep up with your evolution, baby, you're going to have to let them go. Baby, you're going to have to shed them like snakeskin, girl. It is what it is. Try to move along. All right? It's hurtful. It's painful. I'm not even going to tell you that it's not. But girly, that's a part of the process, girl. It's part of life, girl. Is what it is. And know that new people will be available for you for this new phoenix that has risen from the ashes. Okay? Come on now. Anyway, girl, that was poetical, girl. That was poetical, girl. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Anyway, so for Dorit was saying the most hurtful thing is that you tried to say that I exaggerated our friendship, girl. The deep sister friendship that I've had with you for 8 years. I felt that in my soul. That is so hurtful for somebody to sit up here and try to make it seem like we wasn't friends. Like I thought we was friends. Oh, that is a hurt that I don't even want to. No, ma'am. As soon as you do that to me, I'm with Dorit, girl. I'm cutting you down. Do you hear me? Anyway, so Kyle was like, I was just saying, the things that you've done to hurt me. We were at BravoCon and you said that Kyle was your favorite, that Kathy was your favorite sister. Clearly, she said it in jest. Okay. It was clear. And the reason why I know it was clear is because Kyle, you were laughing right alongside of her. Girl, I said, Kyle, when I tell you grasping for straws, looking for any and everything, and the way Kyle is so freaking delusional, because she had the nerve to say that same shit in the damn confessional, talking about, oh, you're just making up any kind of excuse just to be mad at me to justify your behavior. I said, girl, pot, meat, kettle. Girl, huh? I said Kyle delusional. Okay. The other thing is, Kyle, you're not as close as Dorit, close to Dorit as you say you were, or were not as close to Dorit as you said you were. Why the hell you standing over here arguing with her about this? Who cares? Why do you even want to have to? Why do you even want to pull her aside to have a conversation with her? Y'all not friends like that, girl. I ain't really fooling with her like that. I don't, she mad, she mad. It is what it is. I don't really fuck with her like that. Why are you even over there talking to her if the relationship wasn't what you thought it was? Girl, Kyle, nope, 0 points, girl. You are not making any sense. You're really not. Okay? So Kyle then says, I heard from the word on the curb is that you're telling people I turn the tears on and do. Okay, I've seen it live in the living color. All right, in 4K on my TV. Okay, so I know if I can see it on my TV, then I know damn sure Dorit see that shit right in real life, IRL. Okay, girl, please. All right. And so Dorit says, girl, cut the shit. Cut the shit. This is the reason why I can't fuck with you like that. I'm not finna be having no fake ass conversations with you. I'm finna be having a real conversation. If we gonna talk for real. All right. The reason why you got mad is because I said something that was not even that serious on Watch What Happens Live. Andy asked me the question about the relationship that I have with you, and I said, and it wasn't even that serious, that as soon as Kyle and Morgan got close, I got pushed to the side. The girl was even apologetic when she said, I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm sorry, Kyle. That's how I feel, though. She got offended by that. All right. Morgan must have been mad, put Kyle in hot water in whatever relationship they got going on, which everybody knows. Everybody knows Kyle and Morgan are kissing lesbians. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. What they say, purr. Girl, do it, girl. Who cares? Okay. Anyway, and so instead of Kyle telling Dorit, this is what happened and I don't like it, she then decides that she's going to subvert it and figure out other ways to try to ice the girl out and carry on. And so, not to bring in raggedy folks like Love and Marriage Huntsville, for the folks who do watch that show, this is exactly what Melody Cherie Rogers does. Okay, she sees something that you've done. She wants you to have blind loyalty for her. You have to do everything she wants you to do. If you don't do it, then she's automatically trying to ice you out instead of actually telling you what the problem is and trying to work through it. Okay, and then if you say something she doesn't like, it's like she has a short fuse. And I've noticed something about Kyle, and I'm gonna get into it when we get into the Sutton situation, or when Kyle and Sutton get together. But I said, you know what, Kyle, you a pick me. You want some women around you, okay? And I'm getting ahead of myself. But when I tell you Kyle Richards and Melody Cherie from the Love and Marriage Huntsville, and obviously these shows are not on the same level, but they are the same person to me. Literally the very same person. Quiet as it's kept, okay? So anyway, they're still going back and forth and forth and back. And girl, Kyle's like, know what? I'm finna go. I don't have time for this. I'm out of here. Bye. Okay. I'm not finna be fooling up with you like that. I'm not. Okay. So again, in the confessional, Kyle talking about how you over here creating stuff to justify your behavior. I said, girl, she said, oh, you mad at me. You know I'm mad at you. Now you creating things so that you can be mad at me. How are you? I said, girl, Kyle, are you for real? I said, girl, you the Lou girl. Baby, shout out to Dorit. She was in the confessional. She was like, you know what? At this point, I do not give a fuck. Okay? Middle fingers up. Girl, when she said that, bitch, I went up, girl.
Now that's how you clear a bitch.
I said, come on, Dorit, girl. Madame. Okay? Come on, madame. I am not mad at that. Girl, fuck these hoes. Okay? For real. If you ain't with me, you ain't with me, bitch. And that's what it is. I said, come on. Dorit, girl. I went. When I tell you, I got up and went to screaming. I said, come on, Dorit, girl. I live, girl. I live. Everybody's, Dorit and Kyle leaving because Dorit, don't serve Kyle her ass and she mad about it, so she finna leave. Dorit says she's gonna go ahead and go on too. She said, I'm gonna get rid of this dress. Girl, EJ was like, throw that dress in the trash. I said, God damn it, Erika Jane. No, but for real, she do need to throw that condom out, girl. You look the fool, girl. You look the fool. Anyway, okay. So we get to Kyle and Sutton having a conversation. Now, this is what I want to talk about. They quickly, it's interesting to me to see Kyle and Sutton get together. I feel like it's a relationship of convenience, obviously, because Kyle does not like Sutton. You literally can tell. She does not like Sutton at all. What it is, I haven't figured out. I know why Erika Jane don't too much care for Sutton, and I think Erika Jane might be a little bit jealous of Sutton, just a little. I don't know. Y'all get y'all theories down in the comments and tell me why you think Kyle don't too much care for Sutton. I don't know what it is. I know Sutton's weird. I know she's a little quirky, but it's something about Kyle. She really just does not like her. But anyway, so production is asking Sutton. So all of a sudden, you know what makes you trust Kyle now? All of a sudden, since last season and 4 months earlier, she was cutting fool and implying that she was an alcoholic. So I was like, girl, I don't trust her. Okay, again, this is a relationship of convenience. She needs somebody to film with. And Dorit don't fool with her like that, and the rest of the girls don't fuck with her like that either. My mind is Erika Jane, okay? And so she was like, "Who said I don't trust her? Who said I trust her?" I said, "No, that's right, girl. Keep a good eye on the girl, okay? Because she don't really like you, all right." So Kyle, usual low key shading her. She was like, "Oh, I got Botox." Son said, "I got Botox here." Look, Kyle's like, "Oh, okay." Mm-hmm. I said, "Girl, that is not a friend. That is not a friend, okay?" And so they started talking about the relationship with her and Mauricio. Okay. And this is where I feel like Kyle is a pick me. So Kyle has no problem, all right, putting up with the foolishness from this man that she's been with. We gonna be for real. Do I think that Mauricio has ever cheated on Kyle? Absolutely. Absolutely. I do. I do. I do. I do. Because look at the thirst traps he's posting on. Like, I do. I do. I do. I do. Okay, there's been too many rumors. There's been too much scuttlebutt for me and my liking for it to have been for him to be faithful. I just don't. Okay. And so here go Kyle sitting over here like, oh, our relationship is special. He credits me for everything that we've done in the agency. And Sutton was like, yeah, girl, he do all that now in his book. But baby, let me tell you something. Them forensic people, girl, they'll burn that damn book. Okay. Girl, listen, let's be rooted in reality, love. So I don't understand how Kyle can sit up here and throw away her relationship with Dorit, right? At the drop of a dime. But Mauricio is already switching out photos of you with some other lady from Dancing with the Stars, a woman he just met, and you not ready to cut him off, but you still want to give him chance after chance, trying to work it out and crying over him and carrying over, but you want to cut the read off quick, fast, in a hurry. Girl, that's pick me behavior. I feel like she appreciates and respects and honors her relationship with that man more than she does with the women around her who actually can be there for her in her time of need. Girl, let this be a lesson to you. Let this be a lesson to you. Okay? These men, baby, when they tired and ready to go, baby, they will leave your ass in a heartbeat. But it's friends that will keep you going. It is friends that will sustain you. Okay? And I had to learn that the hard way. Baby, when I tell you I learned that the hard way, bitch, whoo. Anyway, okay. So Kyle is into Lululand talking about, oh, he gives me credit. We went on vacation together and all this other stuff. Girl, yeah, he amicable now. I'm with Sutton. She was like, men have a funny way. Girl, they don't want to part from their money. Okay. And they cut up when it's time to. All right. Trust and believe. Sutton knows. Sutton knows. I don't understand why Kyle is talking to Sutton like she don't know what she got going on over there. Girl, anyway. All right. So then Sutton says you need to file for divorce. You do. Because anything that you do after the time of filing is yours. You ain't got to split all that. Again, Kyle is into Lululand, so we get into Dorit. Kyle telling Sutton, Dorit lacks accountability and has no self awareness. All of this, it's just, oh, girl. I'm not finna. I don't have time. I don't even have the energy to get on Kyle's ass like she need to be rolled. But the way that people who be dead ass wrong can assess somebody else so quickly, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. Okay, so let's move on. Boz, girl, oh my God, I'm so impressed. This girl was a CMO. She was on all these magazines and work for all these major companies. And I mean, now she's gone. She's doing workshops and podcasts and TED Talks and do a pussy popping in a handstand. The girl is doing it all. And I'm happy. I'm so impressed. I'm like, yes. But when I tell you, there was 2 parts of this damn episode where I was like, I live. Boz's section and when Dorit was cussing Kyle's ass out. I was like, come on. When I tell you I was prancing around this entire house, girl, prancing. I was like, bitch, this is it right here. Okay. And so she's hosting a badass workshop or something where it's motivational speaking and stuff like that. And so she's talking to the crowd and she's telling them, my ex-husband or my husband, he passed away and he was robbed of a chance of being a father. And I mean, was anybody surprised that she was married to a white man? I wasn't. I wasn't. Also shout out to her. Her name means goddess. I said, come on, goddess. Hello. Woo, yes. Anyway, I wasn't surprised that she was married to a white man. She thought she was gonna marry a black man. Hopefully hopefully we get to see her date. Okay. Anyway, So she talked about what landed her here at this place where she's doing her own thing. You know, she said she's been negotiating deals, major deals, NFL, PepsiCo, and all this other stuff. She said she sat down for her review, and the boss was like, you know, we still don't think that you've done enough. Girl, I'm that's a typical that is a typical black woman experience in corporate America. You've done all this great work, but we still don't think you're enough. Okay? Don't even get me started on this damn presidential election. This lady has been an attorney. She went to law school. You mean to tell me the woman who went to law school does not have? We gonna keep it moving, but that's a typical black woman. That's a black woman's experience in corporate America. You're not enough, even though you've done all this and you benefited and you eating. Okay, you eating off my work. You still not enough, bitch. Girl, fuck them. And so when she said, baby, let me tell you something, I climbed their ladder. Fuck them people ladder. I'm building my own fucking ladder. So Monday morning when I get my ass up, I'm sending an email for somebody to do the work for me. I ain't worried about your motherfucking email, girl. No, I don't do nothing for you, baby. You doing it for me. I say, the way I like it. I said, come on, this is it. Girl, when I tell you I'm working on something, baby, I'm working on something big. And that's exactly the footprint that I'm trying to leave, baby. I'm not gonna be getting them no many more time, too many more times worried about your goddamn email, baby. I'm finna be worried about mine. You understand? Okay, you understand. All right. Anyway, okay, so Bose and EJ and Dorit get together, and come on, black people, take your shoes off when you come to somebody's house. That's what you do, okay? That's cultural, okay? You don't walk up in our house with shoes on. You just don't, okay? And so they take their shoes off, and Bose's house fits her personality. It does. It does. It fits her personality. Is it my style? Is it my type? No, not at all. I love the way that Erika Jayne explained it. It's got a lot of texture. It does. Lots of texture, lots of color, patterns, like my grandma would have called it. Patterns, very, very much. Yeah. I'm not gonna say nothing negative because I'm sure that people like that kind of thing. Obviously, she liked it. You're not, girls. It was too busy for me, but it fit her personality, and I can see her living in that type of space. Just bright colors, lots of gold and crystals, and I can see that. So anyway, they go to the back. Beautiful. Oh my God, it was an oasis. It was real pretty, y'all. Very, very pretty. And so they're recapping. Basically, girl, how you like the girls? What's going on with T Mama? Okay, so they start talking about that. Then they bring up the whole Kyle situation. Why is Kyle mad at you? Dorit says, girl, I don't know, girl. And production does what production do. Shout out to production, okay? Listing all these different grievances that don't got nothing to do with nothing, okay? I was like, girl, Dorit said, girl, I don't know. Girl, she coming up with any old thing, just be mad at me, okay? Just any old thing. All right. Was Dorit right? Absolutely. Okay. She said, I think that Kyle went over to me to talk to me to try to see what she was going to try to see if she could do what she always do. Come over there, make me feel bad. All right. And then I'll fold like a folding chair and believe her and be on her side again. But it didn't work because I'm a new woman. I'm not the same. I said, I know that's right. That's exactly what Kyle was over there trying to do. Because Kyle got mad because Dorit didn't give her an inch to sit up there and try to give us a sob ass story. Because that's exactly what Kyle started trying to do, y'all. If you remember, she was going to try to give us a sob story. Girl, we don't got time. Keep it real or get lost. Period. I said, come on, Dorit. Baby, Dorit gonna have her foot on Kyle's neck the whole damn time, and I'm okay with that. Okay. So we recap the PK and Dorit situation of it all. Girl, this makes sense as to why Dorit was acting the way she did last season when PK was trying to plan that pretty, what is it called? Pretty in Pink? Not Pretty in Pink. What's the y'all know what I'm talking about. The Julia Roberts. I can't think of it. I cannot think. Pretty lady, pretty woman. I think that's what it is. Yes. So when he was trying to reenact the whole pretty woman thing, Dorit was cutting a monkey like, you got the kids. Where are the kids? Are you going to do with the kids? I was like, do you not trust your husband with your kids? I see why. Because PK would get drunk and get missing on them kids for weeks. Not a day. Weeks, y'all. So Dorit literally over there raising them damn kids by herself. What the hell is PK doing? Girl. Dorit says that there's possibility of reconciliation. She gonna try to see. When I tell you, I said, Dorit, please don't. Okay, let that man go. Let him go be the man that he want to be. Let him go find somebody younger because that's exactly what he wants. He wants somebody to be his do girl. We're gonna get into that in just a second. All right, quick. They planned a pizza and pajama party for Kyle. A cute little surprise. It was kind of funny. It looked real fun. Shout out to the girls. Quiet as kept. I wrote that down. I might need to do it with my friends because that seems real fun. Sutton tells Kathy and EJ that Mauricio took the picture of him and Kyle that is in his frame in his office, switched it with a woman from Dancing with the Stars. Bitch, I would have burned that whole mother. You gotta go. Bitch, you gotta go. I don't know where you go, but you gotta get the fuck from up out of here, okay? Get to stepping. That's why girl, that the way that I cannot, you got to get to stepping. You got to go. For real. Like we are the disrespect. No, ma'am. Okay. So they're all sitting around talking, eating pizza, having a good time. It looked fun. All right. Erika Jane and Sutton both were like, girl, be prepared, girl. Be prepared. Don't trust too much. Be prepared. Be protected. Get you an attorney, girl.
Proceed with caution.
And Kyle was like, I think it's so messed up that people think that our relationship is based off of that. We're not like that. We're not the usual people. I said, okay, while your man is posting thirst straps on IG and switching your marriage pictures, wedding pictures, photos of you in the house with some other woman, you don't think? But you over here willing to cut off your relationship with Dorit, who has been a rider for you. But this man who has disrespected you in so many different ways, and I'm sure he's disrespected you in more ways than you'll ever be honest with us about. Girl, okay, girl, that's what your priority is.
Proceed with caution.
We bring up the whole Sutton monthly thing, monthly three. Let me tell you something. Sutton, my girl gets $350,000 a month from her ex-husband. Erika Jane brings it up. She said, "Oh, it's not like you don't get anything from your ex, right? You get something. That means something." I said, Erika Jane, get out of her pockets. You worried about the wrong thing, girl. Why is you in her money? Stop worrying. I think Erika Jane a little jealous. I think Kyle might be too. Y'all get in the comments, tell me what y'all think. I think that's the real reason why the girls don't too much fool with something like that. I think they're jealous. Anyway, okay, so we get Dorit and PK's get together. And when I tell you, when you evolve, and if your evolution does not fit or serve that person that you were with, girl, this is what happens, okay? So PK walks in, he done went shopping, child, talking about this what single PK look like. I said, oh girl, he ready to go, girl. He do not want to be with you no more. That would have been enough for me, okay? And so Dorit is in the confessional. Don't he know that hurt, girl? Yeah, I think he did that on purpose. Yeah, girl. I think that was the point, love. I really do. Okay. But Dorit is still hopeful. I think PK is ready to be done, and she's still hopeful. So he's talking to her about how he doesn't like the fact that, you used to be somebody who was real vibrant, worked the room. I was this global entrepreneur. Girl, we still don't know what the hell PK do for a living, girl, but I'm going to mind my business, girl. Okay? I'm a global entrepreneur, and you worked the room with me. You were with me everywhere I go. Basically, you were his arm candy. He was able to walk you around, and everybody was impressed by this bright, wonderful, beautiful girl and all this other stuff. And you had kids, and you done got on the show, and you got your little Cohen, and now you ain't really fucking with me like that, and you make me feel less than a man. And something about, I don't want to generalize everybody, but it's something about these older men who be with these younger women, okay? Not all of them. I can't say that. Don't get in my comments. Well, I'm with a man that's older than me, and he treats me so good. Oh, good for you, Wanda. Love for you. That's wonderful for you. He's an exception to the rule. But the general rule, and I feel like I keep finding myself saying this, these men be getting with these young women so they can control, so they can feel more powerful. If you're not up they button around the corner, if you're not their arm candy, if you're not contributing to their lives and focused and fixated on what they need all the time, girl, they don't like that. They want somebody that's gonna cater to them. And the younger you are, the less you're going to have, and the more time you will have for them. Anyway, okay. But again, this is what's happening. Dorita's evolving. She done got a little Bravo coin. Baby, he don't like that. He don't want to have him. Where is my arm candy? Okay. Anyway, let's move along. So they start talking about how they talk to each other terribly. I think they did try to do counseling last season, but I feel like they need to get an actual professional, because that lady, I didn't know what the hell she was doing. Okay. If they personally at this point, I think they're beyond counseling. I think it's time for them to go ahead and split. Right. So they talked about how they spoke to each other and how it was terrible, and they hit below the belt. And PK says, I've made changes. You asked me to cut out drinking, and I've done that. Have you made any changes? Dorit, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, I'm with you when you're right. Mama, I ain't seen you make no changes neither. You still don't know how to be quiet and let somebody talk. Even at the table, you still talking over him. He's saying that he doesn't want to talk to you 5 times a day. He wants to cut the codependency. Instead of you asking, what does that mean? Why do you feel that way? You over here, maybe this might have been the way they chopped it up. I don't know. But girl, instead of you asking questions, why you over here talking over him and trying to, I said, girl, come on, Dorit. You need to be honest with him. You need to tell him that you want to be with him because, girl, he walking out the door on you. And what I don't want it to be is that him planning his exit and you over here trying to plan reconciliation. Anyway, I don't, Dorit, you haven't made any changes. Let's be for real. But I also need you to understand that this man, and I don't really think this man really here for you like that. I think he ready to be done, and that's that on that. Anyway, y'all get in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about the episode, girl. Beverly Hills, girl. I'm not disappointed just yet, girl. Get in the comments. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, get in the comments, do the things. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.
But since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on,